Hello and welcome to Zen Dragon Studio. I'm Abby. Today's class is a beginner's Hatha Yoga class. You don't need any props today, however, feel free to use any that you wish for your practice today. And if you're ready to begin, you can go ahead and join me seated on the mat for a little bit of breath work and grounding. Alright, so go ahead and join me in a comfortable, upright, seated position. Make sure you're in a comfortable place where it doesn't feel like you're efforting too much to stay up straight. You can gently tuck your chin to chest just slightly, just to elongate the spine. Bring the crown of the head up. You can breathe here for just a moment. Just take a couple centering breaths. So in Hatha Yoga, it is breath-based movement, so our movement follows our breath. So the breath is really the guiding principle of our practice today. I'm not going to get too detailed into all of the principles of breath and asana in today's class. We'll just start with the basics. So the breath technique that we use is called Ujjayi. If you've never done it before, it can feel a little bit weird. It's also called ocean's breath because it sounds kind of like you're making an ocean wave on your exhale. And it's created by creating a slight constriction in the back of your throat. So think of if you were going to like fog up your sunglasses to clean them, or a mirror. It has that sensation in the back of the throat as if you were doing. It's kind of hard to explain a little bit, but that's the best way I know how to explain it. Of course, we do that with our mouth closed, but for if you've never practiced before, it can help to practice with your mouth open for a little while, and we have that constriction on both the inhale and the exhale. So with the mouth closed, it sounds like this. I hope you could hear that. It does kind of sound like an ocean's wave. That's why it's also called ocean's breath. So we can practice for a little bit with the mouth open. So we can start by inhaling through the nose, and then we'll start with the constriction in the back of the throat. So you can take a normal inhale through the nose, and then exhale with that slight constriction out of your mouth as if you're going to fog up a mirror. And keep that in your throat, and go ahead and do that on your inhale. And keep breathing with the mouth open, and when you feel ready, you can close your mouth and practice with the mouth closed. You can close your eyes if that feels more comfortable to you. You can bring your fingertips on your throat if that also helps you. Whatever is going to help you best practice Ujjayi so that we can bring it into our asana practice today. So go ahead and you can start with the mouth open, slight constriction in the back of the throat, and when you're ready to progress to mouth closed, we'll do that. You go ahead and do that in your own time, and we'll just practice here for about a minute. ahead and release Ujjayi and just breathe normally for a little bit. Just coming into the space in your body, noticing how that brief bit of breath work has affected your energy and how you feel. If this is not something you practice very much, it's completely normal if your throat feels a little bit sore or a little bit constricted, as you are using your muscles to create the sound. So when you're not used to doing it, it can leave a little bit of a funny sensation for a little while. That's completely normal, and it'll go away the more you practice. Just breathe normally here for a little bit before we begin our flow. You can gently begin to open your eyes. Alright, so for our practice today, just do your best to incorporate the Ujjayi into your practice. A lot of what we're doing today is one breath, one movement, and then we'll have a period of holding for most of our postures. Just if you lose the Ujjayi or you feel like out of breath, you can breathe normally, come back to it the best you can. This is beginner's class, so just do the best you can. It takes some practice to merge the two together, but really focus on allowing your breath to guide the practice. So even if you're not holding for as long as I am or doing as many dynamic flows as I am, that's okay. Just really honor your breath so we don't get out of breath for the practice and lose your center. You know, we want to stay centered. So go ahead and join me at the top of your mat for our standing flow. You can have your feet about hip width distance, and you can start with your palms down by your side. Take a moment here. Connect with your Ujjayi breath again. Keeping your Ujjayi, go ahead and inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to fold forward, hinging from the hip crease. Fingertips can come to the mat. If they can, you can bend your knees to get them there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. We'll do 3 more just like that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward from the hip crease. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way back up. Exhale, palms heart center. Okay, last 2. Go with the rhythm of your own breath. Last one. you've complete. You can keep your palms at heart center or down by your side. Couple breaths here. And we'll move into our postures. So our first one is extended side angle. So go ahead and step your right foot back. Turn your right toes towards the front of the mat so they're parallel with the long edge of your mat. You can have your left foot about 45-degree angle. You can have your heels lined up or your heel to arch alignment. You can start with your leg straight, and then we will bend into the right knee. You want your knee over your ankle. Just rest your right arm on your thigh and your left arm reaches up. This is extended side angle. So keeping the bend, let me start again. So go ahead and inhale with your ujjayi to straighten your leg and come back up. Arms up overhead, or you can have them at your heart center. And exhale back in an extended side angle. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. Now we're going to come down and we're going to hold for 4 breaths. So exhale, come down, and hold. Keeping with your ujjayi the best you can, making sure that your right arm is just resting on your thigh. You don't want to be like dumping in or putting a lot of weight or anything on there. It should just be really relaxed. And you want to make sure that you're not rounding forward, that your chest is opening. Just a couple more breaths. Go and inhale back up. And we'll switch to the other side. So right foot comes in about a 45-degree angle. Your left foot in line parallel with the long edge of your mat. Go ahead and on your exhale, bend into that left knee, knee over ankle. You can rest your left arm on your thigh. And the right arm goes up overhead, making sure that we are opening our chest. Inhale, come back up. Straightening the leg. You can have your arms out or up. And exhale, come back down. 2 more with your ujjayi breath. And we're going to hold now, so come back down on your exhale, resting the left forearm on your thigh, knee in line with ankle or slightly back. Right leg is straight, chest is opening, we're not dumping into our left shoulder. Keeping with your ujjayi the best you can. Last breath. And inhale, come back up. And exhale to step your feet back together at the top of your mat. And pause here. Just take a couple breaths. Coming back to your ujjayi if you lost it a little bit, that's okay. All right, our next posture is warrior 1. So again, right foot goes back. Your right foot is parallel with the long edge of your mat. Your left foot at a 45-degree angle. And for warrior 1, we're gonna move our right leg kind of out to the side a little bit so that our hips, so it's easier for our hips to remain square facing forward. So you want to make sure you keep your hips square. Okay, let's go ahead and bend into your right knee. Again, knee in line with ankle or slightly pulled back. You can lift your arms up. Inhale here with Ujjayi. And exhale to fold forward, keeping the bend in your knee. Fingertips can come to the mat if they can. And inhale back up. Exhale, come down. Core is engaged. Legs are engaged. And inhale back up. 2 more. The rhythm of your own breath. Next time you come up, hold here for 4 breaths. So really think of scissoring the legs together, activating your glutes, your thighs, your core. Whole body is active and strong here. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. And we'll switch sides. So your left leg parallel with the long edge of the mat, kind of out towards the side a little bit so that your hips can be square. Right foot kind of angling forward. And go ahead and bend into your left knee. If you need to adjust the distance of your legs, that's fine. It can definitely be different on both sides. So remember, knee in line with ankle or slightly pulled back. Hips are square, facing forward, scissoring the legs together, activating your glutes, your thighs, your core, and the arms come up. Inhale here with your Ujjayi. Exhale, folding the upper body forward, fingertips touching the mat. And inhale, come back up. Keeping that knee bent. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. And hold here for Ujjayi breath. Keeping everything active and strong. You can go ahead and straighten that leg, step your feet together at the top of your mat, and take a moment here. You can have your hands on your heart, by your sides, your palms together, whatever feels best for you. Eyes open or close, whatever you need to recenter. And reconnect with your breath if you lost it. Or if you just need to ground deeper into it. Beautiful. So our next pose is tree pose. So I'm going to come to the center of my mat. You can come wherever you need to be able to see me. So we're going to start on the right side. If you struggle with balance, you can always step off your mat and do it on solid floor if that makes it easier for you. So all the weight is going to come into your right leg. Begin to lift your left toes up a little bit, rotating the thigh out. So there are 3 options for tree. So you can have your foot against your ankle, against your calf, or all the way up against your thigh. Do not place it on your knee. That's no good. We don't want to do that. So choose your journey today. And come into the posture. Either you can help your foot out if you need to, ankle, calf, or thigh. Thigh pressing into the foot, foot pressing into the thigh. Find a fixed point of focus in front of you to help you balance. And palms at heart center. So if this is enough for you, you can just stay here and hold tree for as long as you can. If you want to do the dynamic, we're gonna inhale the arms out to the side, spreading your branches, and exhale the palms to heart center. 3 more like that. Once you've completed, stay palms to heart center, balancing here. 4 more breaths. You got this. I know balancing is a challenge. It certainly is for me. Just keep your body strong and stable. It's okay if you fall out of it, just come back in. And release. Awesome. You can shake out your right ankle. Whew, it's feeling a little bit. All right, we're gonna do the left side now. So all the weight into your left leg. Again, your 3 options: against the ankle, the calf, or the thigh, not the knee. We don't want to do that. All right, so coming into tree pose on the left side. I have much less balance on the left. So foot into thigh, thigh into foot, palms at heart center. Find your fixed point of focus to help you balance. Stay here, or if you want a little bit more of a challenge, come into the dynamic. Whew. Any minute now. Okay, inhale, extend your branches, and exhale, palms to heart center. Just 3 more. Next time your palms come to heart center, hold here 4 breaths, best you can. Wobbling is okay. And release anything. Whew. Almost fell over a few times on that one. All right, so take a moment to just kind of let all of that, let your ankles relax a little bit from that and shake out your legs. Beautiful job. All right, so next is eagle, another balancing posture. So again, if you need to step onto the floor instead of your mat to help with your balance, you can absolutely do that. And go ahead and stay where you are facing me, unless you want to stay at the top of your mat, whatever works best for you. So again, we're going to have all of the weight in our right foot, and we're going to wrap the left leg around the right. So you can stay here. You can hook your foot around your calf if you can, or you can just simply place the left toes on the mat like so, if you want a little bit less of a challenge. And then for our arms, we will have the right arm up 90-degree angle, left arm. Ow, why does that always happen? My shoulder like gets stuck whenever I try and do that. Okay, never mind. Left arm up, under, back of the hands together, or you can clasp your palms. All right. So coming in to eagle on the right side, wrapping the left leg around, either placing your toes on the mat or hooking them against your right calf. Right arm comes up, left arm underneath, back of the hands together, or your palms together. So you can stay here, or you can do dynamic. So we inhale, exhale, elbows, knees. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more. And come back up and hold. Go ahead and unravel everything. Shake it out. And then we'll do the left side. All right. So all the weight coming into the left foot. Wrap your right leg around, either bringing your toes to the mat or hooking around the left calf. Left arm up at 90-degree angle. Right arm goes underneath. Back of the hands together. Palms together. You can stay here or do dynamic. Inhale, ujjayi. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow to knee. 2 more. And after your last one, hold at the top, 4 breaths. And unravel, shake it out. All right, good work. We're done with balancing. Okay, so go ahead and come back to the top of your mat for chair pose. So feet hip width distance. And on your inhale, you're gonna sit low like you're sitting in a chair. The weight comes back into your heels, activating your glutes, your thighs, biceps next to your ear. Inhale here. Exhale, stand up straight. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. 2 more. Now for our hold. Inhale, come down, hold for 4 breaths. Really squeeze your glutes, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the core. Keep with your ujjayi best you can. Inhale up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come down into tabletop. Okay, so wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. On our inhale, we broaden the chest, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, arch the spine, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more. After your final one, go ahead and just sit back on your heels, your thighs together for diamond pose. So just like this, you can rest your hands on your thigh or kind of in your hip crease. Closing the eyes, just breathing here. Just another opportunity to connect to your ujjayi. And center yourself. Beautiful. So our final posture before Shavasana is a seated twist. Let's go ahead and just come to a seated position. I'm going to move more towards the center so you can see me. There's a couple different ways we can do this. So we'll start with extending both feet out in front of us. Bend your right foot. Place it on the outside of your left thigh. So option 1 is to stay with your leg straight. This is a less intense stretch. If you'd like a little bit more, go ahead and bring that left heel in towards your glute. Find your seated twist. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale to wrap it around, placing your right hand behind you as a kickstand and gazing back. Inhale, come out of it a little bit, and exhale, come back. Closing your eyes, continue like this. Inhale to gently come out of the twist. And exhale, back to twist. 2 more. Inhale, come forward a little bit. Exhale to twist and hold here. You don't need to go as deep as you can into it, just really the depth that feels good to you right now, today, for your body and yourself. Good, inhale, come out of it. Extend both legs out in front of you. And we'll switch to the other side. So left foot on the outside of the right thigh. You can stay here or bring your right knee in towards your glute. Choose your twist. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale to twist, placing the left arm behind you as a kickstand. Inhale, come out of it a little bit, and exhale, twist. 3 more, closing your eyes at the rhythm of your own breath. Inhale, gently come out. And exhale to twist and hold here. inhale to come out. You can extend both legs out in front of you and simply lie back into Shavasana. You can have your feet as wide as the mat, your arms by your side. Just really let them relax out. So they don't need to be directly by your side. Just find your Shavasana and however you can relax best, and close your eyes. Begin to breathe here. You can release your Ujjayi breath. Just breathe normally. Or you can continue with Ujjayi, whichever feels best for you right now. It's going to help you relax into yourself. Just take a few breaths here to really drop into your body, allowing the earth to completely support you so you can just melt into it. And begin to bring your awareness into your feet. And inhale your awareness here, and exhale to let the feet completely relax. Gently coming up into your lower legs. Inhale, loving awareness here. And exhale to let your lower legs completely relax. Bring your awareness up into your upper legs, your thighs. Inhale your awareness here. And exhale to completely relax the upper legs. Your legs are completely, totally relaxed, supported by the earth. You can let them melt. Completely let go. Coming into your hips and your pelvis. Inhale your awareness here. Exhale to let everything go. Let go of anything you're holding on to here. Any tension, resistance. Just let it all go with your exhale. And sigh out the mouth if that helps you release. You can begin to move into your core, your belly, your low back. Take a nice big inhale, expanding the belly. And exhale to completely relax your core. Moving into your chest and your upper back. A nice deep inhale, expanding the lungs as big as you can. Really filling them up with as much air as you can. And exhale to let it all go and relax. Coming into your hands. Inhaling your awareness into your hands and exhaling to let them completely relax. Moving up into your forearms. Inhale your awareness here and exhale to completely relax. Coming into the upper arms. Inhaling your awareness here. And exhale to completely relax. Your arms are completely relaxed and supported. Bringing your awareness into your throat, you can gently swallow, allowing the throat to completely release and relax. Tension does not need to be held here. You can begin to relax your jaw. Relax the facial muscles, the space between the brow. Just let your whole body completely relax and melt into your mat, the earth beneath you, knowing you're completely supported in your surrender. You're safe. It is safe to relax and let go. And begin to deepen your breath, gently coming back into your body. You can invite small movements, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe turning the head side to side. You can extend your arms overhead and take a nice big stretch, or you can hug your knees in towards your chest. Go ahead and make your way onto your favorite side for fetal pose, keeping the eyes closed. Just taking a few breaths here. Begin to gently press yourself back up into a comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes closed. And inhale the arms up overhead. Exhaling the palms to heart center. Bring thumbs to the forehead and bow if that feels good to you. Really thank yourself for taking the time to step on your mat today and reconnect with yourself. When you're ready, you can gently begin to open your eyes. All right, good work today. That was your beginner's Hatha Yoga flow. So if you enjoyed this practice, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like a little bit more practice with your Ujjayi breath, check out my Ujjayi breath video for how to do that. I have a couple videos on that actually. If you want to go deeper into Hatha Yoga, check out my free Hatha Yoga Introduction to Hatha Yoga course as well here on my YouTube channel. I will link those here too, so you can find them easily. All right, with that said, I will see you next time. All right, namaste.